Here. Yeah, I'm having a live stream. It's a live stream. Really happening. Oh, I lost my voice. Just realized I lost my voice right now. It's not a good start to this live stream, is it? How's everyone doing? Don't know how long we'll be live streaming. Just wanted to pop in, say hello. I like to do that every couple days. Just like to check in. Just like to have some people there to make sure this is all real. Good morning. When am I coming back to New York? I'm not sure. Actually, has some very sad news from New York. Gulliver's Gate, where they have my little miniature on display, is closed down. They closed their doors. So little miniature me cannot be viewed anymore. They said they're gonna open up a new location. I don't know. You never know. They said they didn't have a location yet, but they were looking for a location. So that's not a good sign. Not a good sign when they don't know. But any attraction, like, it's like in Times Square area. I mean, that's kind of insane to try to keep an attraction open there. Someone asked about my T-shirt. What's it say? It says Goat Man. Am I coming back to the Pacific Northwest? Absolutely. Not sure when though. Uh, yeah, it seems like a lot of people liked the Mystery Mansion video. It's really cool. Tristan, to give me that behind the scenes look. We got 83 people here. It's a little less than normal. That's okay. Harley Strange says, "Thank you for visiting my hometown on my birthday, New Orleans." Had a good time in New Orleans. Short, but will you and Adam and Jordan vlog it together this year? I don't know. It's uh, you see people. Your reward? Gee, thanks. Um, you know, I have friends all over the country, and try to. It's hard. It's hard to coordinate sometimes who's going to be where when. I try not to focus too hard on collaborations. Um, I like seeing my friends, I like hanging out with my friends, but sometimes you gotta, in order to stay focused, you gotta focus on what you're doing, and you gotta jump when you need to jump, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just being confusing, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, Tristan gave me an open invitation to come back to the Mysterious Mansion anytime, and and I will. I definitely will. Yeah, I mean, it's like I like to. I know it's great having videos with friends in it and that, but I don't really plan trips around, um, around collaborations or things like that. I mean, I may, who knows? I may have a video with a friend in it tomorrow. I may not have a friend in the video for weeks. Who knows? Just never know. Am I being too low energy? Do I need to up my intensity level? Like you want to appear in the video, the back, on like a stalker. Morty, I was in Indiana probably recently. I don't know. Do you know how you can tell? Do you know how you can tell if your YouTube channel is uh, is successful? Time and space cease to have any relevance or meaning. You try to think when you've been somewhere and you're not entirely sure. You know you've been there. Could have been 3 years ago. Could have been yesterday. I'm completely sober. I don't use drugs. I don't drink alcohol. But time has ceased to have any meaning to me. 2 weeks. Oh, that's right. I'm out of me. I gotta be at Morty's wedding. Yeah, it's public. I can say that. I won't say where it's at. Actually, I don't know where it's at. You need to tell me. Tell me in private. Where am I going next? I'm not even entirely. I know is that there is a Taco Bell right outside the window. Uh-oh. Something's going on over there. There's all sorts of flashing lights. Orange. Thank you for the super chat. I'm not cheered down. It says cheer up bagger. I'm not cheered down. I'm completely happy. I just lost grasp of time. Concept of time has become meaningless. Someone do me a favor. Will someone do me a favor? Could someone, Chris Casperson, thank you for the super chat. Could someone check Social Blade and tell me how many subscribers I have? Jake Height, I hope your grandfather's, since your grandfather's having a heart procedure, I hope everything goes well. 250,000. Yay. Uh-oh, there's an ambulance. I think that's an ambulance. I hope no one was murdered. Anyways, that's good. These are things from the window. That's good news, isn't it? Not that someone was potentially murdered and sent to a hospital, but subscribers. That's 250,000. 250,000 subscribers. It's a lot of subscribers. For me, that's a lot of subscribers. For some people, that's hardly any subscribers at all. There's no 250,000. A fourth of the way to the gold plaque. Heck, if does that mean I get $250,000? No. If we keep up at this rate, maybe YouTube still exists. Maybe in a few years. Social Blade doesn't make $90,000 a year. Social Blade doesn't know what it's talking about. And J Day says, "Hi, Carpetbagger. You're from Valparaiso." I grew up in Valparaiso. Yeah. Ick the Troll King. Thank you. Super chest. You deserve every good thing that is coming to you. I appreciate the sentiment. I don't deserve anything. I don't like to use that word, deserve. Because whenever you start thinking you deserve things, that's when you get frustrated. That's when you get angry. And trying to temper my temper, if you will. Does that make sense? And plus, when you don't think that you deserve anything, then everything is a blessing. What are some of my unpopular opinions? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was long and boring. Ever consider going to Hawaii? I do want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii and Alaska. I want to finish the 48 states. I was hoping to finish the 48 states this year, but I'm starting to think I may not be able to manage. All right, Morty, keep in touch. Tell me where your wedding is at some point. Am I gay? No. No, I have a wife. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Any advice for beginners making a channel? First of all, this sounds very bad, but it's really hard to make a channel. It's harder to make a channel than when I made a channel. But if I did have advice for making a channel, it's do it because you love it. You can see the the police lights flashing right there. If you do a channel for money, you're gonna be disappointed. I did this channel for years before I saw a penny. Do it because you love it. If you ever feel like you're doing it and you don't love it, stop doing it. Better love video edit. I do not love video editing. Has anyone ever noticed, watching my videos, how weird Everyone contributed $4 each to be a millionaire. Well, not everyone has $4. When a lot of people have $4, but don't feel like giving it to me. Did you ever consider joining the military when I was younger? No, I'm a coward. I'm not brave, and I'm not strong or athletic. I would be horrible in the military. And I don't follow directions well. And I don't know. Yeah, Ryan, I never wanted a drill sergeant to yell at me. It always looked super upsetting in movies to have someone. That's a good one. Okay. Too many jump scares in the military. Yeah, and sometimes they're not even. See, a jump scare is like a thing that suddenly happens that scares you. If it actually maims or kills you, I don't know if it's fair to call it a jump scare. I have so much like respect for people that are in the military, though. Like, the amount of bravery it takes and the amount of, you know, it's unbelievable. And I think one thing that is a major issue in our country that doesn't get talked about enough is so many military veterans have PTSD, and it's awful. It's awful. PTSD is awful, and so many people walk around with it. And like now, I think people are understanding more about it. And but just think about in the past, past generations, these people, these military veterans plagued with PTSD, and probably didn't even feel comfortable talking about it. And of course, yeah, other people can have PTSD from non-military towns, but I don't see how anyone who has seen active fighting in the military, I don't know how anyone like that could not have PTSD. Yeah, yeah. It's PTSD by definition is something that never goes away. It's something that you have to learn to deal with. So yeah, obviously, as far as the military goes, you don't have to agree with war or individual war, whether or not we should be in a war or whether or not we should have military action. But it's never the soldiers are never the ones that decide whether or not they go to war. They don't have that luxury. So I hope everyone out there has respect for people that fight in the military. Let's do with the police outside. We can go check. Yeah, there was an ambulance that left, but there's still a lot of police action. Um, it's concerning that there is a police car in the middle of the street there blocking the way. I've been, when I worked in Child Protective Services, sometimes you'd be at a local. Why is the fire truck's leaving? They just dispersed. I don't know. I don't really get into military movies. Really like one of my favorite movies. I wouldn't really call it a military movie, even though it's pretty much all about the Civil War. But the movie Cold Mountain, it's more of a, I don't know if you call that a war movie or not. Canada Loves Me? I don't think Canada loves me. I can't say where I'm at. I just, for my own safety, I can't say where I'm at. Remember, I saw Mountain in the theater with my wife Christy, and we had taken her son and dropped them off at her grandparents, and when we were leaving, we pulled out onto the highway, and this car was coming way over the speed limit. I mean, probably going over 100 miles an hour. This car was just going down the highway, and my wife swerved and avoided it. It didn't even stop, and it was dark and it had its lights off. And it would have hit my wife, killed her, and I remember I just started crying, like it missed us and just disappeared. I like was so close to hitting us, so close to hitting my wife. I just broke down into tears right then. Sorry. Yeah, guys, I can't say where I'm at because people will call the hotel and harass the hotel. Why don't I have a full beard? Because I take a razor and I shave. I shave here, and then I shave a little tiny bit behind there. I've never had a mustache. I know. Like, I don't have a beard. I can't stand any hair right here. I have to shave it all off. I can't stand it growing on my face. Bothers me. If that is true, I'm somewhere near or on Earth. Well, sometimes it feels like I've stepped through a wormhole of some sort. I've not been to Utah. It's on my to-do list. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like when you can feel little hairs growing around your mouth. Yesterworld, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Rich Deeses went to Sir Henry's Haunted Trails, Plant City, Florida. Must have had a Valentine's haunt. Do I like horror conventions? Um, I've only been to whatchamacallit. I went to Creepy Con in Knoxville last year. I think that's the only horror convention I've ever been to. Oh yeah, Transworld. I don't really think of Transworld as a convention. It says it's a trade show, but I guess yeah, it can count. It's a trade show. I think it costs $70 just for a ticket to get in. Yeah, so we'll be at a wrestling convention. I don't know how the whole I don't know how the whole WrestleMania the weekend's gonna work out. I don't know what I'm gonna be allowed to film, what I'm not gonna be allowed to film. Wrestlers don't like to be filmed without getting paid. Wish Morty was gonna be there so he could sweet talk for wrestlers for me. Mark Sammons, thank you for the super chat. IAPA is a fun convention, but I think to get in with IAPA, I think it's $250 a person. RV Nomads 365. Thank you for the super chat. Says we have an travel channel. Can you give us a shout out? You do is messing with our subs. It's maddening. Don't let the trolls get to you. Well, I appreciate it. I've learned how to protect myself from the trolls. It doesn't get to me like it used to. But thank you, RV Nomads 365. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you again, Yesterworld. Another super chat is greatly appreciated. Yes, Ick, I ran into you, Dragon Con. I was live streaming. I wish we could have hung out more. I think you had someplace to be, and I was running some insane live stream. George the Animal Steel. Yes, I remember George the Animal Steel. I have been to West Virginia. I did the last 2 years. I went to Mothman Festival. Yesterworld, thank you again. $20 super chat. So loved your video on the Mysterious Mansion. Do you know when they're going to do the updates? I think they're going to be doing updates in pieces. Once February ends, they're going to be open 7 days a week. So I think it's going to be a lot of Tristan and his crew installing updates in between, early mornings. I was talking with Tristan and the staff. They said that there's only one. There's only one year-round haunt that's been open longer than Mysterious Mansion, and it's only been open like a year longer. Arc Salmons. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely appreciate the super chats. Help keep me on the road. Super chats, the Patreon, they've all helped make this channel a reality and get me to 250,000 subs. Hit 250,000 subscribers today. It's ludicrous. Ludicrous. Orange is only 9 likes. Showing 85 likes on my end. We need more Mortimer playing a chip video. Yes, as soon I think Morty's in the process of getting married. Once he gets that done with, he can quit putting so much attention on his wife and start putting more attention where it belongs, on me. Jerry McCann, love, how you stay positive? I try. You know, it's hard. Sometimes I want to post videos where I say mean things about people. I want to post videos saying bad things about the people that say bad things about me. I need to remind yourself, there's nothing good that's going to come out of that. I've made mistakes in the past. Doing my best not to make any more. Of course, you know, no one is under any obligation to give money to enjoy the videos. Everything that is given is greatly appreciated. It's frosting. It's not required by any means. Believe me, I've been so broke. I've been so broke that I couldn't buy a soda out of a soda machine because I didn't have enough money. I know what it's like to be broke. What is my favorite Smash Penny? Oh man, I cannot keep a Smash Penny for the life of me. I lose them so much. I appreciate all the people who bought Smash Pennies. I hope I want you all find somewhere safe. No, I'm not broke. I'm not broke now. I used to be broke. Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm in with the good trolls like Ick, the Troll King. T-shirts, me and more you can purchase. Put Smash Pennies in the dispenser with Smash Penny machine. That's a clever idea. Megan P, thank you for the super chat. So it's not much, but sending love for San Diego. It's very much appreciated. Every penny is greatly appreciated. Yes, World says, while traveling through Kentucky, have you ever had some Grippo's chips? Well, thank you again, Yes World, for the super chat. I don't think I've ever heard of Grippo's chip. Seems like you'd want to say Grippo's Chippos. Brian Pa says, got a plastic submarine from the mold machine at Science Industry Museum in Chicago. I have that same Moldorama. Timothy Rallis, has ever experienced something supernatural in any of your quests? Like making videos. The only well, I would say the paranormal spaghetti incident and It wasn't my video. I wasn't filming, but there's a video, Exploration Unknown, that did where it's the one where we're with Morty in a cemetery in a spirit box, and I'm very skeptical, but that was a really intense experience. Mark Salmons, thanks for the super chat. Says you and Scott on tape are tied for the best in the game. I don't know who Scott on tape is. Oh. Out of all the mold aramas that I have in my collection, which is my favorite? That's hard to say. Events at the Conjuring Museum. No, it's been closed for years. And dude, um, dude won't return my emails. Ty Lastmosa says you need to make a bus with your face on it to travel in. That would make it a little hard to be inconspicuous. Orangey Orange. I don't think, as far as I know, there's no Jackalope Moldorama. I think that would be amazing. I don't think Morty's getting married in a wrestling ring. I made the recommendation. But, greetings from Guam. I've never been to Guam. Goop DeVille says he has so many videos with cemeteries. You mean me? You're talking about me? Oh, Merrick Cemetery. Yeah, Merrick Cemetery. Dan Bell tried to go to Merrick Cemetery and someone got really mad at him. Genius Expert says ghosts don't exist. I don't know. I don't think you should say anything that definitively. Or after, what's the hardest chop I've taken in wrestling? Freaking Eric Draven chopped me so hard. It hurted my chest. Jessica Lisa's exploring, planning a road trip to Hard Rock Park for the remodel. I wasn't even aware that they were doing anything with Hard Rock Park. Theo the Kid, thank you for the $3 Canadian super chat. Am I gonna go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? I I don't see a lot of movies. I can't imagine that I would be able to make time in my life to go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Hey, look, we went 41 minutes till we got our first weed question. No, I did not use. Okay. Genius expert. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout for being annoyingly repetitive. Mark Sammons. He asked me a question about Adam the Woo, and I will answer it because you gave me a super chat earlier. You paid your Adam tax. Me and Adam don't have anything planned, but no, we never know. Never know. Thank you, Frank Kersey. Just love your channel. Thanks what you do. I appreciate it. Boomer the Con guys, really, you got to film Mysterious Mansion finally. Was there anything surprised you about a haunt that old? Um, no, it's great. I mean, I think one thing that's really interesting about the Mysterious Mansion is that there's a lot of like disorientation, a lot of um, making you go walk in circles, making that sort of thing. Um, and Tristan talked with me a lot more like, off camera about some of his ideas. So I'm really excited to see. I mean, the haunt is awesome. You got this multiple storied haunt built like an old creepy haunted house on the river. Beautiful old haunted house. You can add new things to it without disrupting. RB Nomads. Yes, I have been to the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame in Wichita Falls, Texas. It was a place I explored on my own. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of exploring when I was a kid. What's the meaning behind the name Carpetbagger? Look up the word Carpetbagger and see if it makes sense. Who's my favorite historical figure? That's what constitutes a historical figure? How famous do they have to be? Lemon Extra, thank you for the super chat. It says, would you ever consider being a van life nomad? No. I mean, no, I'm not. I mean, I have a home, I have a family, I have a wife, so no. Do we do anything for Valentine's Day? Um, Spent the day with my wife. We went out for a lovely dinner at a restaurant in Asheville called the Lobster Trap. It's a really good restaurant for special occasions. Probably the best pure seafood restaurant in Asheville. What's this? No, this is not one of my t-shirts. This is the Goat Man of Popelik, Kentucky. The shirt is made by International Paranormal Research Museum. Do I have kids? Yes, I have kids. I got kids, man. Okay, also, did you know you can buy live lobsters and machines in Japan? Yeah, I've heard they have crabs, and they like keep them cold. So hey, who said I don't like Canadians? I love Canadians. I don't like that they detained me and charged me $500 for having a flashlight, but I do appreciate. I was grateful that they still allowed me into Canada because they could have turned me around. I'm so happy they didn't. Disco King, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all the good work. Thank you. Have I tried Bocelli's in Waynesville? I haven't eaten at Bocelli's in a long time. Do I still work for Child Protective Services? No. I stopped working for Child Protective Services 2 years ago. A little more than 2 years ago. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Uh, my boss said I couldn't have a YouTube channel and work in Child Protective Services. So I made the only choice that I felt I could make. When I make a Discord server, I don't really understand what Discord is. I've suddenly become an old man. I don't know what anything is. They did not seem very sad. I worked there for 10 years and left without a goodbye. RV Nomad 365. Meow Wolf is probably in my top 5 favorite places in the entire country. I don't see how anyone could be disappointed in Meow Wolf. TFP Stomp Boxes. I like how Mysterious Mansion is historical at 40 years old. Well, I mean, how old would you like it to be? It's pretty old. Do I play Minecraft? No. I got detained for having a flashlight at the Canadian border because the flashlight had a taser attachment on the front of it. Are the cops still here? The cops left. Terry M says they don't like weapons in Canada. Brett Wiley, thank you for this purchase. Boy, give the Bon Terre mines a look. Amazing. I have not heard of them. Boomer says, is there anything you really wanted to do that is closed down? Oh, definitely. Like the Warren's Occult Museum is one of the big ones, for sure. Gosh. Oh, man, the criminal, what's that one? Oh, there was a wax museum in Niagara Falls, Canada, that was all serial killers. It was just a wax museum of serial killers. I can't believe I missed out on that. Come to the Corvette Museum. I don't know if the Corvette Museum and me would be a good fit. I don't know if people want to listen to a video of me saying, look at this car. Ooh, that's a shiny car. Here's a blue one. Ooh, this one's red. Look at this car. Look at the tires on this one. Oh, this car has a steering wheel that's all round. Look at this car. Ooh, here's a nice one. Look at this car. Look at this car. How many of these cars do you think are green? Oh, look at this one. Look at this car. How many miles per gallon do you think this one gets? What's your favorite color Corvette? Leave a comment in the comment section. This is where they keep the Corvettes. They put all the Corvettes here in this Corvette museum. Corvettes are cars. Listen, I'm sure there's a lot of really good people that own Corvettes, but I knew a very, very bad man who owned a Corvette. Mark Salmons, will you do the Kobe Bryant crash location at some point? Probably not. I wouldn't say that I've never done like true crime or murder or anything like that. But yeah, I don't think I would ever do that. Just too soon. Am I scared? Still scared of baboons? I will always be scared of baboons. You seen how big their teeth are? Am I ever home? I try to be. YouTube doesn't really like true crime and death videos anyways. Scarier chimp or baboon? That's a good question. There's two things. There's scary different ways. A baboon is scary. A baboon is less human-like, but almost A baboon almost has canine-like qualities, running with its sharp teeth, this pack mentality, desire for food, indiscriminate hunger for meat. It's terrifying. With their ability, it's like a wild dog with the ability to open windows. Dave's is joining the line. How you doing, buddy? Says, have you ever eaten eggs in a hotel breakfast that looked like they were made in an ice cube tray? Holiday Inn used to have the eggs that were like, they were like little pancakes made of eggs. But anyways, we were talking about baboons, chimpanzees. We talked about the baboons. Baboons, like a wild dog, that could sneak in your window. You know, merciless, hungry, always looking for meat, for food. A chimpanzee, on the other hand, chimpanzee doesn't need to eat you. Chimpanzee doesn't even necessarily want to eat you. Doesn't necessarily have that craving for flesh. But a baboon has a mind like a man. Behind those dead chimpanzee eyes, you don't even know what's going on. And once a chimpanzee decides that it wants to exert its physical presence on you, you're done for. They can be smaller, but they're stronger than you. They're maniacal and they're sadistic. They'll hurt you because they enjoy you being hurt. They'll leave you alive because they enjoy your suffering. See, getting attacked by a baboon is like being attacked by a wild animal, like a wild dog or wolf. But being attacked by a chimpanzee, it's like being hurt by a man that wants to see you suffer. A man that wants to see you suffer just because they decided that that's what they wanted to see. So yes, the sort of agony that a baboon and a chimpanzee inflicts on you is completely different. Both terrifying. Both bone-chilling in their own ways. I want you guys, 193 people in here. Why doesn't everyone say what they're more afraid of, baboons or chimpanzees? Jordan says, should create a baboon attack museum, roadside track. There should be a museum of primate on human assaults and murders. Someone say they're afraid of sloths. It's ridiculous. Sloth is the least harmful animal. Baboon because of the scene in The Omen. Was there a baboon in The Omen? Is The Omen? Is the only the one where the little boy is the devil? No, I'm thinking of the right movie. The only thing I remember about that movie is when the priest says, his mother was a jackal. And they dig up his mother's grave, and it's a jackal. I don't know. For some, why was it? Why was his mother a jackal? That's his mother was a jackal. Jeff from 7-Eleven. I'm scared of decapitation. Me too. Like, I've always been like, I mean, it sounds silly being afraid of decapitation, but like, I think about it. Like, you hurt yourself. I mean, you can get hurt bad. You know, I know people get hurt real bad, and you they take them to the hospital. But like, someone gets their head chopped off, like, it's like, what do you even do? Like, you're gonna do first aid out? No, done. Like, well, we could take him to the hospital. Why? Why we can take him to the hospital? They gotta put his head back on. Once the heads come off, I mean, you're you're screwed. I really hate the finality of getting your head chopped off. Yeah, Megan, there's been proven evidence that your head actually stays conscious for a period of time. And I mean, think about that. What are you even thinking? Probably like, oh man, I got my head chopped off. There's no way to even get it back on. I'm gonna die. This sucks. Sean Herman, yes, I am planning on going to Transworld this year. What dam is in that picture behind me? I don't know anything about this damn picture right here. I just checked to this hotel room and this damn picture hanging on the wall. I called down the front desk. I said, what's with this damn picture hanging in my damn hotel room? Yeah, this picture isn't even that damn good. To be okay with Copa now? Yeah, I'm gonna change my intro to, hey you all, the damn Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the damn South. More specifically, I'm in front of this damn building right here. No Copa for me. I would do I love the darkness. I've already done it. Don't know if I would do the walkthrough again because I've already been through. Damn you. You damn dirty ape. Megan, you may be right. The Darkness. One Crazy Family. The Darkness is probably one of the best haunted houses I've ever been through. And I didn't go through it with actors. I went in just through it with just the animatronics firing. And it was damn good. What happened to the snowman? I don't know what happened to that damn snowman. McCavity says, one of the most favorite touching videos is Donnie doesn't live here anymore. Love to see more visiting areas you lived and hearing personal stories. Well, thank you. It's a video I did very early on this channel. A lot of people really did enjoy that video. Did I ever shoot myself in the foot on accident? No. Timothy Rawls. They are real. If I went to sleep, right here, right now, how long would you guys watch me all night? What time is it? Oh, that's right, Boomer. I almost forgot about that. I snapped off my key to my car at the Hoover Dam. That car gave me so much trouble. It's my least favorite car of all time. I don't even remember what type of car it was because I'm intentionally blocking it out because I hated it so much. Ishka Bibbles, I used to follow this YouTuber, would get drunk and then pass out while live streaming. Streaming and drinking together is not a good idea, in my opinion. You're just too prone to saying something dumb. Giving too much information. I already give too much information. I'm completely sober. Kia Soul. Yes, Michael Nag, you're right. It was a Kia Soul. A manual transmission. Kia Soul. And Sean Herman, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. So appreciate your videos. Keep the haunt walks. Yes, we'll be continuing to do haunts. Oh. I left my bottle of water in the car. Oh. Oof. Oh, man. I was going to try to edit a video tonight. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm tired. Probably going to go to sleep here soon. I've never seen a bed bug in a hotel. Doesn't mean I haven't slept in a bed full of them. I just didn't notice them. So that comp was melted ice from Taco Bell. Probably should go down and get a few bottled waters out of the car before I go to bed. Because sometimes you wake up at night and you're thirsty. Front dish up. Oh, yeah. Team Talk says I should use a black light in the hotel room. No. You don't want to see, especially not a hotel that you're staying in, you don't want to see a black light version of that because there's just going to be black light splatter everywhere. Look, this curtain is blowing. It's either haunted or that's an air conditioner right there. One of the two. What if I just put my... Orangey orange, that's gross. Yeah, this damn curtain. I'm not afraid of haunted hotels. I love Myrtle Beach, Jason G. No, Bob, you can't do that. You're gonna have to go to timeout. Everyone dislike. Oh, now you're just banned. What a jerk. Benign King, the museum closed down. I was really bummed. My hair looks weird. At least I have hair. I mean, come on. Can we even call that hair? Uh, 200 people in the chat. I feel like I should be being more entertaining. Oh, yeah, I probably do need some sleep. Elvis Austin, thank you for the super chat. Mountain Dew and a moon pie. I don't know. Let me get those bottled waters out of my car. I'm trying to drink more water. It's healthy for your body. Lovely Rosetta says, "Can I be a monitor?" No, I don't. I don't like having moderators. Poke me with a stick. I don't know. I could go to bed right now. Seems anticlimactic. Let's answer some questions. Jason G, love the Southern Food Museum. What's your favorite Southern food? I really love New Orleans food. I like jambalaya, red beans and rice, crawfish etouffee. Any good places recommended in Alberta? I don't think I've been to Alberta. Tabasco is good on a moon pie? Probably not. Dragon Con sooner days away. I'm not sure if I'm going to Dragon Con this year. Have I had an alligator? Yeah, alligator's good. Is there any famous graveyard food? I don't know. Dollywood or Six Flags Great America? Go with Dollywood on that one. Six Flags is not my favorite company anymore. What do I think of the Can Rebel T5? I know nothing about it. Mr. Tombstone, Legendary Man. Possums cannot contract rabies. It's something to do with their body temperature. They cannot carry rabies, period. Canon or Nikon preference? I tend to use Canon. Just what I'm more comfortable with. Who inspires me? Oh. A lot of people inspire me. I'm inspired. I'm inspired by people. People who chase their passion. People that chase their dreams. It can be a little dream. It could be a big dream. That inspires me. It inspires me when people do good in the world. Seems very generic. But I'd like to do more good in the world. Dodgy says you don't say hi to anyone unless you get money. Well, hi, Dodgy. You didn't give me any money. Hey, you broke SOB. How are you doing? Bowie Addict says, I would inspire you. My spirit guide is a sloth. Well, maybe what you believe in is being more sloth-like and laying around, and maybe laying around is a way to achieve your dream. That was awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn heel all of a sudden. Do I like psychedelic drugs? I wouldn't know. I've never done a psychedelic drug in my life. Annabelle's doing good. It's very, very proud of my daughter. Am I considering doing a wrestling channel? I don't really have time to do a second channel. Well, Dodgy, I'm glad you're happy. Glad you're happy with yourself. What's that? There's a motel in Santa Fe that got in trouble for writing their spirit guide as a sloth, cultural appropriation. Is that a real thing? Am I still doing full-time? Still doing full-time YouTube, believe it or not. Boomer says I never did drugs. All I had to do was my foot to go septic for me to hallucinate. Sounds like a bad way to hallucinate. Hallucinating because the blood in your foot is infected. Yeah, not the safest high. Have I ever regretted going YouTube full time? No. Nope. It was a blessing in disguise. It was really hard. It was really upsetting. It was really upsetting. It was really upsetting when that happened. I really felt stabbed in the back by the people I work for. But in the end, I mean, it was the best thing that could have happened. But, you struggle with it. You struggle with feeling like people didn't have your back, or people kicked you while you were down. But, it all ended up for the best. The only thing I would have done differently is, if I could have gone back, I would have not quit. I would have made them fire me. But that's a minor thing. I would have been thinking at the time, Denise pulled it. Yeah, exactly. Called their bluff. They say you can't have a YouTube channel. I was like, well, no, I'm going to do this because I have a right to do it, because what I do in my free time is my business, and you don't have a right to fire me for that. And then they can either make the decision to fire me or not fire me. But I don't know. Yeah, Terry M. They would have had to pay me unemployment, but it's just really not important. It's really not important because I wasn't after money. Wasn't after a payday. Orange the orange. That would be a big nope. No severance. I got paid out my vacation time. The little bit of vacation time I had. Joey's amazing things. Would you do videos for Netflix, like have your own show? I don't want I don't want a Hollywood show. I would much prefer to just keep doing things the way I do. That's one of the most amazing things about YouTube. One of the most amazing things about being able to do what I do is that I have complete control over my ideas, how I want things to be, when I want things to be. I don't have to get anything approved. I don't have to run anything by a network. I just put my creativity into it. And think about that when you're watching YouTube. Try to appreciate that about YouTube content, because when you're watching a YouTube creator, it may not be the most polished. It may not be the most pretty, but anything, well, I'm not gonna say anything on YouTube because there is stuff that's overly produced on YouTube. But most YouTube creators, it's such a raw expression of creativity. It's directly from the creator to you. And that's not just for me, that's for, anyone who creates. Do I feel YouTube burnout? Like, am I burned out on YouTube? No, I wouldn't say that. Sometimes, anything you do, you're gonna get tired. You're gonna miss your family. But that's just a job. It's just having a job. That's just having a job. Yeah, Jordan Lyon's a real cool dude. Yeah, I'm in a hotel tonight. Robo says YouTube started recommending videos and videos. I think that's great. I can see how people that like Adam the Woo's videos may also like my videos, and I'm glad that YouTube helps connect those people to my videos. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank all of you. I got 250,000 subscribers tonight. Not all in one night, but that's the number I hit tonight. That's a long time working, and I appreciate every one of you that helps that happen. Everyone's given a super chat. Everyone that's helped on Patreon, and everyone who's just given me their eyeballs for a few minutes a day. It all means a lot. Thank you for letting me do this. I love you guys. And I'm going to go get a little bit of rest. And I'll see you guys very soon. There will be a new video tomorrow morning. Hashtag Team Balto. This one's in the bag.